Hello, gamers. This is DAndH, and welcome back to SkyBlock. DAndH is SkyBlock, SkyBlock 1.14. I don't know, some kind of SkyBlock, whatever. So I basically so I had something. I have a lot of stuff. Blah, boy. I'm telling you, it's been a long time since I've recorded stuff. I built a mob farm over there. I'll get to that. You can kind of see it there, but I built that cauldron. Okay, a lot of stuff to talk about. So sorry. So let's get started. So I have a time lapse that I released, and I want to let you know it's not that extensive. I mean, it's a very early on. Obviously, I don't have a lot built in this level yet, in this world yet. And partially I'm trying to get used to replay mod, which is something that's new. I've never done time lapses using replay mod before. So, that's part of it. But also I want to show, even the smaller things that I'm building on this world. But I do have every intent of really starting to build some very big time lapses on this map, closer to my big Skyblock 1.2 time lapse. But this is very early on, and I don't have a lot of resources yet. I have a chicken too. I'll get to that too. I don't have a lot of resources yet. I don't have a lot of different blocks yet, so I don't really have a lot of diversity in which I can build. So yeah, basically that's part of what's taking the time, or that's part of what's limiting me from building. So just wanted to clear that up. If you saw that time lapse and thought, there's not very entertaining, or there's not very much diversity there, or whatever. Yep, I acknowledge that. So that's fine. So what's going on Skyblock here? This is the update. So after my last recording, my last video, I thought about, okay, what do I really need to do next? And the next thing that I need to do is get a second water source. Okay, so I want more dirt, and so I needed to bridge out to get to where the silverfish spawner is, because on this version of the Skyblock data pack, whatever mod, silverfish drop gravel when they go into dirt. So you can see I kind of bridged out, and I'll probably show you that a little bit later. And I got over the very, very long distance away to where the silverfish spawner is, which is around the end portal. But I have to go down to build any kind of access to it, pillar down. And really the way to do that is using a water ladder. And I didn't want to take my only source block of water out to that area. So I wanted another source block of water. And so that is an argument for getting more water. Now, additionally, I need gold because I want to get more villagers. Villagers is going to allow me to trade and going to allow me to get a lot of different things. In order to get villagers, I need zombie villagers. In order to cure those zombie villagers, I need golden apples. So I need gold, right? It's a big process. You have to get zombie villagers to spawn. You have to get witches to spawn. You have to get witches to throw splash potions of weakness on them. And one of the nice parts about this map, which I did mention, I think I got, I think all of the, it's always hard to tell. I think I got all the wood, though. Okay. So one of the nice features of this particular map is that there is a witch hut very close to here. And so I'm able to spawn witches at a much more consistent rate over there once I build over there. I started marking some of the stuff on this map. So witch hut is at 8535. There's an outpost way, way far away at negative 1450 for the 5500. So I have a bounding box mod installed under fabric, and if I hit B, it shows some of the bounding boxes, and I don't I don't know what these red boxes are. It has something to do, I think, with the spawn area, because there's a small red box right around, directly around the spawn right here, as you can see, and then there's another red box that goes way out there. I probably could look. I mean, it obviously has something to do with spawn, right? So I could probably look, though. I haven't looked. Um, but yeah, anyway, so you can see there's a blue box out there. That is the witch hut. So if I build spawning platforms with that as the center of it, I'll get a ton of witches. So I will need to do that and stuff. But anyway, this is a very long explanation to get to where I was looking to get to, but that's fine. That's what's happened, right? That's where we're at in this level. So no big deal. Um, okay. So I get sleepy sleep. Don't want the phantoms coming out. Those are pretty intense. I don't know. Anyway, so wow, trees are really doing good. So I needed water, right? And so I was spending a lot of time in the mob farm that I showed you the last time, where I just walk in and I kill the things with swords, and that was going pretty slowly. I got about a row worth of each resource, bone and um, rotten flesh and gunpowder and all those. But I hadn't gotten a single iron ingot yet, not a single one. So I was getting pretty frustrated. That wasn't really working very well, and I needed something better. So I built this. Link to Ilmango. I should really do a card. Isn't cards the thing? It's been a long time since I really paid attention to links and things. But Ilmango had this farm, and there's no water used at all in this mob farm. This one has 3 spawning levels, and that the mobs spawn in there, and in there, that is built out of only half slabs and stairs, basically. And so, the mobs spawn in there, but they're attracted to whole blocks, I guess, so that is just a big solid thing of whole blocks, and so the mobs walk toward chutes that are over there, and they're staggered chutes, so they shouldn't fall too far, but then I wanted them to take damage, so they fall about 20 blocks or so there, although some of them, I think, fall the whole way because some of them die, but whatever. So they come down here, and this works really well, actually. Let me clear this out right now. See, so some of them die actually falling, like you saw. Oh, hey. So as you see, some of them die falling, but a lot of them take a lot of damage either way. Witches don't necessarily take all the damage, but so yeah, this works great though. And so I was able to really see, even just with that 8, 24, 6, I was able to really start to collect things pretty quickly. Um, and as you can see, I have 107 levels of of blah 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 levels, I guess. And that's even, I think I died once from zombies that were in that farm over there. But anyway, I digress. So I did that, and I was able to collect tons and tons of each resource, as you can see. And I was able to started collecting. Oh, I'm already up there. Yeah. I was able to start collecting the iron that I needed. So, in fact, I have another 7 iron. But I collected the first 7 iron. I built a cauldron. I put it over there. Okay. So now we're somewhat caught up. But when bows, I've been doing this, and well, let me just combine these two. All right. And then I've been coming over here. I think I have another partially built bow over here. But then I have this is full of bows. This is partially full of bows. Um, I have uh I have armor in here too, although this one's enchanted. Well, it's unbreaking. I think you can smelt this for gold nuggets and iron nuggets also. I haven't tried that yet. I probably should try it, although I don't know if you need to make whole ones in order to do it. um I don't want to use that. Let's see. just because I don't know what's going to happen. So if I do that, do I get just a simple nugget out of that? Because that could get me some gold at least. Okay, I do. I don't even need hold ones. That's nice. um, I should put like I don't have a hopper. Well, I have enough iron to make a hopper. Okay. Well, that's good. So I'm just totally going off the rails today, but that's fine. I was wanting to learn that anyway. All right. So I have some ability to get a little bit more golden iron. So I had enough for another cauldron. So here's where I maybe made a little bit of a calculation error. So I needed iron to build a cauldron. I got iron. I built a cauldron. I needed to put the cauldron out to collect rainwater. So I put the cauldron out. It rains here. This is plains area. You can see down below there. Um, and it rained once, and it didn't collect any water. So I was like, okay, that kind of sucks. So I looked at the wiki and was looking at Ilmango's videos just to make sure I knew what I was doing. And it talked about that there's only a very small percentage chance of it gathering water in rain. And in fact, in Ilmango's videos, they actually built like 4 cauldrons in order to increase the chance. So I was like, okay, wow. And so I was even considering turning my next 7 iron into another cauldron, which I really didn't want to do because once I get this water, the cauldron's not going to be that good. Anyway, in watching the videos and reading the wiki, I also noted that supposedly if you use a bottle, which I have a number of bottles that I've gotten off of witches dropping. If you use a bottle on a water source block, it doesn't disappear the water source block. Okay. Now, for Ilmango's video, um, he didn't have any water at the beginning of his skyblock, so they had to wait for rainwater. I had given myself 1 water because the original skyblock did it. I started with 1 ice block and made it into water. So, I do have water. So I still needed a cauldron, I'm pretty sure, because you need to combine the water from a bottle into a cauldron. Maybe I didn't. I wonder if you just put it in a hole. Well, maybe I'll try that. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted again. So, but I don't think I need to wait for rainwater. So I think I could have had this as soon as I did the cauldron. And the reason I'm waiting is that I'm only like, look, I'm 99% sure that this is going to work. I'm not 100% sure. I'm a little apprehensive. This is my only water block right now. Of course, it does. If I destroy it, I can always create another one through rain. I can build another cauldron and wait. And I do have a couple of chests or so already of cobblestone. So, but I'm so sure, 99% sure this is gonna work. So I'm just gonna try it. Yes, it did. Okay, and the water source is still there. And let me turn the bounding box things off. Okay. And so then if I go over here, I put 3 of those in there, and then drop that, and then I don't know why it does that when I open things. That's fine. Okay, and then if I get this, okay, I have a second water source. All right. Let me so I have enchanted bows, by the way, too, and one that I mean those just dropped. So if I uh that and that and that, okay. Huh, huh, huh. I do wonder if I needed the cauldron now, if I just did water bottles in this. No, it won't let me click the water bottle. Okay, that's fine. So I did need the cauldron. And uh, boom, and boom, and water bucket, and water, and now I have an infinite source of water, right? Okay, perfect. Now, so that's great. I now have an infinite source of water that opens up a ton of possibilities to me, and I have 7 iron left and a useless cauldron now. No, I don't know. It's not useless, but I mean, obviously, it got me the water, and I needed that. So good. So that is where I'm at on this world now. I have this. Let me put some of the trees away too. Boom, boom. Put the. Yep. And just getting organized, not too bad there. There we go. Put that back there, that back there. The torches back where the torches go. Tons of wood and more wood to gather. So yeah, that is where I'm at on this skyblock. So my next step, now that I have infinite water, I am going to pillar down. Oh, let me show you the wow, it's already night again? Damn. Okay. Fair enough. So let me show you where how I pillared out to where the portal is. Real quick before I go. Oh, and the other, so I showed you the witch hut. There's an outpost. These are things that I need to eventually get to. There's an ocean that way. And I mean, these I just looked up on a online map thing. There's a warm ocean off that way. There's taiga not that far off that way. And I need to eventually maybe get some soul touch, get some dirt, get some grass over in the taiga biome so I can get foxes to spawn. Again, dirt though I need the gravel so that I can make coarse dirt and turn it back into dirt. The chicken, I didn't describe that either. So I had chicken jockeys start to drop in there, and I even have a bunch that I killed, 12 at least that I killed. And but I was able to isolate one and get it out of there and then kill the mini zombie that was on top of it. So I was able to get a chicken that way. Hopefully he'll lay eggs. If not, maybe I'll get a second chicken through that way and start collecting some passive mobs and stuff, which would be good. So, um, so yeah, I need to. So again, coarse dirt to convert to regular dirt to do that, but then silk touch eventually to get grass into the taiga area. And over here we have a jungle, and I'll show you the jungle. And there's also desert, and then a stronghold. So I went out on this to the stronghold. So the next steps is to try to get some gravel to make more. And so on this map, if you put stone or cobblestone down, I don't know which one, but one or the other, maybe both, and you get silverfish to enter them, it turns that into gravel. So that's how you get gravel on this skyblock. I found out how you get sand on this skyblock is that you kill husks. The data pack or whatever it is, I think, is modded for husks to drop sand. And let me leave this up. So this is birch forest right here, and there is a desert that we're gonna pass through here. This is forest, and so I just need to build a spawning platform that is in the desert, and that way I can get sand. So that will be another goal for me. This is river. Okay, there's desert. So river, I need to build a spawning platform in river, or technically the oceans, with a bunch of water in order to get drowned to spawn, and that's how I'm supposed to get gold. A spawning platform in the desert will get husks to spawn, and actually those are right next to each other. I might try to do some, although it's different types of platforms, but whatever. So this is desert. That's going to be good for husks to get sand. This is actually kind of a long walk, but desert hills. And obviously, part of this I haven't made incredibly safe yet. It's only one wide here, but some more desert hills. We're only like about halfway there, by the way. This was pay. I did, I mean, I have the record. Here's jungle, so we're into jungle now. And jungle's gonna be important for. And here's another river. Jungle's gonna be important for some spawning too. So I kind of started to build this platform out here in the jungle a little bit, and it's not really an extensive platform yet, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna maybe try to spawn. I think you can spawn pandas out in the jungle and stuff. So, and then I moved some items over here and a crafting bench, because I was trying to do this pillar thing, or this. I say pillar bridge. It's really bridge. But anyway, so and then I just came over here because I needed to get to about 475, which is right here. And then went this way to, what did I say? It was like 1600 or some ridiculous thing, and I'm at like 600. I don't know. I might fast forward this, but yeah. So just to cover, my next step is to do all of those spawning platforms and start to collect some of the resources, the gold, the sand, the all the different things that I need in order to start really building up. And once I get villager trades, and I need to try to get a wandering traveler. I think I just need to build a big platform for that and light it up so that mobs don't spawn. And then give the wandering traveler a chance. I'll have to look at exactly how their spawn mechanics work. But yeah, so those are all things that I need to do. I need to curing villagers is going to be a tricky thing, but I have that area where witches can spawn. So yeah, all of this is on the agenda and on the radar to try to get different kinds of blocks, more blocks, to try to build things and build diverse things and whatever. So yeah, this has all been distance that I've been walking in order to get to this. This is a very far. I mean, bridging out this far, and eventually, I mean, like way down the road, I hope to have built a bunch of things like going on this direction also, and just fill up the world with stuff. Now, eventually, I also hope to get to the Nether, and in the Nether, obviously, you cross distance 8 times faster because it's an eighth of the distance. I'm gonna run out of food here. I should have really taken more food. Of course, I mean, I could just go without running necessarily, but that's gonna be. I mean, I'll go back. I won't make you guys watch me go back, but obviously, you cross distance in the Nether 8 times quicker, so this would only be a couple hundred blocks in the Nether. I mean, that is a much bigger difference. So. Eventually, I hope to get to the Nether. I haven't even really been watching the F3 stuff, so. But yeah, so once we come way out here, I mean, I guess I could leave it up to the coordinates for you. Now we're at almost 1500. This shows what I'm running. I always set the resolution to 1600 by 900 when I record. It's just typical. Although I render it in 720. I have a GTX 1080. For those of you who are wondering, 32 meg of RAM, which allocated whatever Core i7 8700K. So here is you can see the end portal. And this spawns as part of the natural spawning from the SkyBlock thing. So right next to that end portal, right where I'm pointing at, is a spawner, a silverfish spawner. Now, obviously, that's on a slightly lower level than I'm at, so I need to water pillar down and put water off here and then walk down, and so that I can get under that area and build some kind of spawn thing. I'm not in. I need to build something where, I mean, silverfish will spawn out of the spawner, and then I need to, I guess, put cobblestone or stone blocks down and hope they go into them, and then pick up the resulting gravel. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to watch some more videos and work that out. But yeah, that's one of the next steps. Because if I can get gravel, I can combine it with dirt for coarse dirt, 2 and 2, and then put down and break the coarse dirt to get 4 dirt out of 2 dirt and 2 gravel. So that is a way to really increase the dirt. And I'm going to want a lot of dirt, going to want a lot of everything on this map. So yeah, that is where I'm at. Still early on, obviously, but I'm going to, good God, it's going to be night again before I can even get back to the thing. I am going to go. But as always, gamers, have a good evening, day, and night.
Minecraft, time lapse, mob traps, world maps, cat naps, rap tracks, perhaps. You'll tune in and watch the hijinks, and if you like, click the up and subscribe links.